the CT side, it looks like, after winning the 9th round. As mentioned, decided, or I guess it's as close as it could get. Triumph, though, will kick things off here with one kit on Shake Zula, what they've stuck to all
6 rounds against for a plus 56 round differential. They love to play here, Sully. But given the way Gaming has played against them, they expect it to be close again. Good shots, though, from Spongy and Curry.
There's a start that Curry needs. He had a very lackluster performance on Inferno that maybe if he stepped up, it could have gone their way, but thankfully he kicked us off with 1 kill. Spongy will drop the bomb. It's actually fallen right into his hands. Shake Zula's coming off flank of Fallen. Should put him to bed. And it looks like he will. Took a little bit of bullets, but 1-0 for Trent.
1:45 on the clock. Gaming opting for the force by 2 scouts, a Deagle, a CZ, and a Tech 9, and already Junior tag.
Fallen's back out long with that scout. Grim, I think, has just spotted the shoulder of him. Junior's got to play very carefully. He's treading on very thin ice at the moment. A single shot will put him down. Shake Zula.
Fast coming up short A. And RCF's going to get the scout shot on Shake. Grim trades out 1 to give his team or keep the man advantage for his squad in a 4v3. But Gaming have gained a little bit of map control up short A. Fallen, he's scoped in, walking forward, hoping to spot out someone. It could be Grim, who's waiting over at truck side. 32 seconds left. Gaming gonna have to make their move soon. Grim wide swings, and actually that's Junior who's gonna get the frag on RCF. Grim spots out Fallen. That should be a frag, but Fallen, man oh man, is he hard to take down.
Grim still on 2 HP. It's up against the scout, and Grim
It went their way 16-14. The second one in favor of Gaming, 19-17. And right here, well, it's yet to be decided, but the winner will move on to the grand final of Mythic Summer Cup #1.
Oh, quick shot there from Junior. Manages to get 1, but it's Famas picked up. Do they know that there's a second MP9 there? Now they do, but Shake Zula's not going to find much. Only a slight damage factor onto RCF, down to 7 HP, and Curry in the tunnels as well. Manages to pick up RCF. He'll back away and expect. He's getting aggressive here, John. He's pushing them. He's got a Famas, and he's got no fear. 1 kill, and he does go down here inevitably, but Triumph now can make that rotation. So much information gained by Curry, and it makes it so much more winnable here, but it looks like, Gaming.
The table. 35 seconds left on the clock. Triumph have to spread out on both bomb sites. Grim has spotted out the information, though. Here comes the rotation for Triumph. Spongy has to hightail it over, otherwise it could be 1 and done for Grim, but he's no slouch here from truck side. Gets 1, looking for the second. Excellent flashbang thrown by Spongy.
The loss from Shake Zula is getting a little bit investigative. Junior out towards long with that AWP, leaving 2 players really to control this entire A side, where Curry has found himself a nice and cozy spot over by water.
Shake Zula spraying down RCF, and Tadazine makes it a 5v3. Nade gonna get thrown here by Grim. Fallen spotted out the smoke fade favoring Junior. 5v2 now in favor of Triumph. Dumao gonna come around, hoping to connect with something. He doesn't take any damage, surprisingly, but his teammate Fascine is down for the count, and they know exactly where Dumao is coming from. 3 Triumph members surrounding him. Will it be enough, though? Dumao, nice flick to the head of Grim, and Shake manages
onslaught of pistols that await them.
Well, Gaming playing it slow for the time being. Throwing another smoke here for the door to make sure that no one can see them rotating in from connector. They're making a lot of noise, though, so if anyone from Triumph is nearby, they'll be able to hear them, but no one is.
Shot rings out, though. I think Junior's at least spotted a couple of players. What is this from Shake Zula? He wants to take them all head on. Sits and waits in that smoke. He's hoping to catch players off guard, a common angle. But with that smoke, gives him a little bit more cover to play with. Here comes the smoke, and here come the players. Great trade, though, from Grim and Junior on the A-bomb site. They mopped it up here, thankfully, despite their teammate going down early on. Shake Zula couldn't find much, but it is his teammates that picked up where he left off. 4 kills for Grim. Oh, Junior. He's back up and towards party with that op. I just realized that he's pushed up very close. Curry finds his 5th kill of the day, or at least on Overpass. Shake Zula's got another. Junior goes down there to RCF's op. An op and op duel. An op for an op, and now Gaming. Rotation's being called back here from Triumph. Gaming continue to press the A-bomb set as Fallen tries to get some intel. Find some early picks, maybe some information. He's been gifted one by Grim. Caught out in the open. Does he expect Shake Zula's, though? Fallen has been very good at opening these bomb sites, and he's done exactly just that on this ace site. 2 kills go the way of Gaming, and now a Triumph with just Spongy and Curry. Do they save, or do they actually try and go for this with Curry's 33 HP?
Spongy, good nade thrown, gets RCF down to 47. The molly helps as well. It forces out the smoke from RCF a little earlier than would have liked, but Fallen and Tadazine
push down into the tunnels, and Triumph here are holding back on both the A and the B bomb sites. Split apart for now, but yeah, game can come together and take a site.
Towards long A, but Junior is waiting there watching. RCF wins the op versus op duel, and the man advantage Yazway.
No flashes, nothing. He had to swing that dry. Junior couldn't do much except for try and get intel, maybe even the kill if he's lucky, but RCF, very dumb. Thought for a second surely he spotted something. Sheikh Zula now receiving a tag as well with that AUG. Backs away, has a flashbang, but doesn't fight against the AK. It's Dumao that spins around. There's a kill there for Sheikh Zula, but Fallen peeks out from Monk to get that trade instantaneously. Grimm's dominance continues to reign supreme on Overpass. A double now, and he's held these rotations back. Grimm has found 3. And now it's just Fallen. 1 versus 2 now. He's won these before, but can he do it again? I don't think so. Spongy dances around the truck and will put him in his grave.
After pick up 1 round. And now maybe going to go for that more typical aggressive style that we've seen from them in the past. And it does happen, but it results in Fallen getting sprayed down by Sheikh's MP9.
Early kill there for Trial. The op still for RCF. He's been very good at opening these sites up. Finding open kills, I should say. It's really been Fallen that's been able to open sites like it's nobody's business, and Triumph have the man advantage. Bastion is split apart from the rest of his teammates, and he's got 2 players towards the monster side. Tatazine evades the op shot from Junior, but will not evade near-death experiences, as now he finally goes down to Grimm's spray over the M4. And Grimm still owns this A bomb site. RCF posted up towards Bank. It's a risky cross, and risky indeed as Junior goes down, and Grimm once more has to shine, but instead he's a dull star as he falls, and now it's just Spongy and Curry once more in a 2 versus 3.
The headshot makes it a 3v2, and now Triumph, they look at their economy and say, oh boy, this is not looking good. Only a FAMAS.
Grimm couldn't do much about it. He had 1 great moment on that site, but couldn't replicate it. Like on the strike.
Spongy and Curry do have the gun saved from the previous round. Maybe Triumph can pull something off. The only thing that
hot 1D. Most of the D shots came from those close quarter engagements from Junior. Because of a PT-50, it is Gaben who have the A bomb site. Curry though has a rocket to see. The bomb won't go down. Instead, it's flew straight into his pocket. Curry's got a second, and he's dancing around with this MP9. He's looking for more here. He's picking Triumph with 3 players coming on their backside. Are they ready for it? As already the swing comes in. Dumao's got to change his angles. 2 players to watch out for. And Sheikh Zula finds one of that MP9. Again, continue that aggressiveness. And Fast Scene, only 8 HP. A nade will put him in his grave. The nade goes deep, and it's Kobe from downtown. Sheikh Zula has got 3, and they've got the bomb defuse for 7-2 Triumph. They'll take a mile from you. And Gaming. Outside of Monster they stand, but 2 players here await them. Spongy and Curry have been put in a lot of 2vx's, but this
damage. Curry has been spotted out. Spongy will be as well. RCF, the linchpin to their plans. There's one. Junior tries to come out. He didn't even think he was there. He just started to come up to try and cover the angle from heaven, and RCF gets 2. 3v2 in favor of Gaming. Grimm and Shake respond though for 2. 2v2. What a round of back and forth madness here, Sully, as the bomb gets planted.
Dumao on low HP. They win that duel. It's just against the out where HP becomes irrelevant at that point. Great nade. Does a little bit more damage to Dumao. Exactly 1 actually. And RCF holds the cross with the AWP. Grimm. Oh, what a flick. RCF. What? Zeus is to say the least. Very long range angles, but Junior's got the Deagle at least to play with. He's blazing hot on the Deagle. He's blazing hot already. A headshot onto Fallen, but does he expect a second, possibly even 3? That's another tag. Junior's on low HP, but he's done even more and more damage. And Gamer a little bit wary as to what Junior can do now with that Deagle.
Nade thrown here. Oh, Shake goes down to 11 HP. Good nade coming in from Gaming. Of course, Triumph are just on the pistols here, so we'll see. Might not be expecting this, and he isn't. RCF down. Grimm picks up the op, and it's a 5v3. Fasten's going to have to do some work here to take this A site. There's one. Tadazine gets a second. 3v3. Shake waiting in the corner. He's going to get 1, and then he gets sprayed down by Dumao.
Could have held the trigger, helped for the bomb plant to go down, but Curry, he's been given a fighting chance at least. A 5-7 to work with. And not a lot else. Bomb will now be planted. They're both posted up towards Optimus. So if he gets a nice spray with a 5-7, but it's a jumping MAC-10 instead.
2 in a row for the first time on this map. Triumph. Trying to keep control on their CT side. on what is a pretty CT-sided map on Overpass. Fallen's going to get the opening frag, though, over on one, and in the second, Grim goes down to Dumao, so a pretty standard anti-eco coming in from YAG Gaming.
Down the stairwell, and Junior's on the Spongy, I should say. We push him with a PT-50. He gets even more damage than RCF, but it's no kill as a result of it. And Shake Zulu and Junior, I mean, they may as well go for it. You're going to have a bye in the next round no matter what happens. You could walk away with an AK just to suit yourself, as there's the dink. Down goes RCF, and an AK picked up. Shakes should be trying to save that weapon, but Fallen wants to rip it out of his hands.
Lead from 7-2 to 7-5. Hoping to put a thorn into the plans of YAG Gaming. Will they expect it is the question. They do.
They do.
Great peek by RCF. Makes it a 5v4.
Reside over towards Long. He's making that adjustment here. The Junior can find something. Gives Grim an even higher probability of finding success as Grim in the back of the bomb site. Over by the truck. Man, it just won. Now taken down here. Junior's trying to get aggressive. It's not needed. It's not warranted, but he still wanted it regardless. Shut down early on, and Curry has got a 1-on-3 to pull out of his back pocket again.
Oh, it's not going to be easy, and, well, it's over.
5-0 at the very start. Then Triumph let it go 5-1, and YAG Gaming now within one round. There come the Deagles, though, from Curry. Has found one, looking for more. Picks up the AK and catches Dumao trying to back away. The Deagles are doing work here, and Curry doing the most of it. Has got 2 for himself, and now we see YAG Gaming again, though. It's RCF that tries to lurk all the way around.
Atazine down to 1 HP, very vulnerable, but Fallen does it again. Shake Zula goes down. He makes it a 3v3. Junior trying to go for the trade. Can he get it? No, just barely misses the head of Fallen, who manages to escape. But look at that, Fallen and Atazine only 13 HP combined.
Double flank here, and YAG Gaming. RCF surely isn't wary of his position. He'll jump on top of the railing, no noise cue just yet, and he's holding this angle. Now he knows it. He's like, oh crap, they're behind me. Spins for one. Curry's caught out into the open, and now Spongy. 1 versus 3. He can pick up the AK from his teammate, but he's going to try and take these duels, and RCF wins with Link, 11 kills across all the rounds, across all 36, and he's already tallied it up to 11, so he's
certainly going to use most of that just to get into the site. They got 2 members waiting for them from Canal. Grim gets one, then a second through the wall, looking for the 3-piece now against Fallen, and he won't, actually no, he won't find it. Spongy.
ready.
Yeah, YAG Gaming. I like the aggression that they're showing here on their CT side, going in towards water. And now, though, Triumph has taken advantage of that by jumping through Canal and getting onto this site zone.
Jeez, okay, Dumao's boosted up over the sandbags. Curry gets the trade. Junior's ready for the player up top. He gets another dink onto Dumao. We see Tatazine over back towards under A. He's hoping to get something as well. Curry, though, okay, wide swing. Shuts down Tatazine. There's no flank incoming just yet. They know exactly where all 3 players are. Smoke on the bomb, though. They've got a kid as well. There's nobody covering this. Vassine's got one. He's keeping his teammate alive, and the bomb's been stuck, and there's just not enough time for Trump to arrive. Curry won't even get the...
They can afford to buy up 2 AKs, 2 Galils, and the Deagle. Shake opens things up on RCF, who gets aggressive towards Fountain, and now a second one maybe on Fallen. Yes, Shake gets the 2K. 5v3 very quickly in favor of Triumph.
Here, and YAG Gaming, they don't know it just yet. Tatazine's here in these utilities. They'll watch them go down the stairwell, and now they've got to rotate back towards B now.
39 seconds left, but Triumph have taken this B set, like you said. YAG Gaming going to need to rotate back, but given their economy situation, probably a save is the best call, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing. They have 0 interest in going to try and do anything on this B site. Grim was hunting
rifles. We've seen what danger they could pose. Even now, Dumao picking up the AK-47, so it's not a
quick hit towards that B side. Lots of utility already used up. They use a smoke to get through the Molotov, and they're peeking around sandbag, excuse me. Fast and Curry trade out a couple of frags, and we're sitting at a 4.
Visibly hold all these rotations from Connective. Instead, he wants to take the fight to his opponent. Catches the player up behind Dumao, but now he's got that control. Shake Zula is ensuring that the fact that they don't get that any more kills from that position at least, and continues his aggression. Grim takes out Tatazine, and Shake Zula will wrap things up with a double. 10-8 for Triumph, but not Tatazine. So I guess a little bit of damage. 7 total, but they've left the B-bomb site open for the likes of YAG. No troubles at all in this round here, as it is Grim to mop them up. 4 kills in a 1.
The bomb on their backs. And RCF, there's the aggressive peek at Fountain. That's a very traditional smoke thrown for Dumpster as well. And Triumph appear to be executing onto this A site. They have Grim leading the charge. He's coming on through. Fallen's tucked himself into long. They're going to have to make sure they clear this out. RCF drops Spongy. Fallen is rotated all the way back towards Truck. They don't know he's here. He get a 3K spray down. He goes into the smoke and somehow is alive. I don't even know how. And he gets the last frag on Shake Zula after a ton of chaos on... Make that 2. And RCF thinking about peeking. Great Molotov thrown, but actually, yeah, it is a perfect Molotov. I thought it was a little too far. Curry peeks around the corner to get the headshot on RCF, makes it a 5v4, and now they're going to come around and take control of Long A.
Intel game, but they don't expect a second as well from Tatazine. He's still waiting, trades out Grim. That's information game, but the kills go back and forth, and somehow, yeah, Gaming have pulled out 3. Fast scene now, though, with a nade and a kit. Has to pull off another 1 versus 2 clutch. Katazine's been able to do it. Why can't the other Zine? As he's peeked out and taken down by Junior. It was basically nominal. Grim, is he going to get another quad? Spray down 2. 1 stone away from the opponent. He could have had 4 there. I'm going to give him 4 just because.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much Tatazine can do in this situation. He will not get anything else. Junior is going to
4 players, the rest of the 4 over towards B, and that's exactly what they've done. Curry's going to get the first kill, though. Aggressiveness from Fallen with no flashing is this man advantage early on. They're still playing a little bit slow as Shakes is boosted up to catch Dumao off guard. A trade back from Calic, but Fastine is instantly half by around this AWP. You'll have just enough money to try and keep them off the 15.
He's going to go into construction. Grim peeking around. RCF misses the shot. He's going to have to back off now. He's somehow... No, he doesn't survive. Spongy's going to spray him down through the smoke. 5v4, but it's enough of a retreat for him to let Fastine retrieve the op, and he's going to use that to drop Grim.
Those lurking around water. He's got another victim, and down goes Tatazine. Holding monster with that AWP isn't going to move at all. Isn't going to budge off his angle, but there he goes. Now he's got to adjust here. Fastine has to make his mind up. What angle does he hold? Flashman comes in, swings around the no-scope onto Spongy. How much more can he find, though? Cut out by Curry. Too many angles to watch, and now Fallen in a 1-on-3 with just the Deagle.
Yeah, and that Molotov forced him to move forward when he didn't want to. Over to the B site. That rotates almost everyone off of A towards B for yeah, and Junior spots out Fallen. Now they're going to have to hightail it back to A, but Triumph already has control, Sully.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't think that this is winnable. Yeah, Gaming. It's dire, it's sticky, and with no kit, they surely don't have a lot of time, and down goes RCF. The op lost. Tatazine and Dumao are going to try and pull something heroic off, but there's nothing heroic about that.